welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Amanda and it's nice to meet you. Now, as you can see by the title, we are going to be doing a full face / first impressions on Refy Beauty. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of Refy, or you've probably seen it circling around on social media, especially on TikTok. This is Jess Hunt's makeup brand. I will leave her on the screen here. She is absolutely beautiful. Her aesthetic is just chef's kiss, but she created this makeup brand, and honestly, I have been dying to try this out myself. If you love that really clean, natural, fresh, glowy makeup, I think you guys will really like this. I have really high hopes for a lot of these products. Honestly, majority of them have gone viral, so I'm really excited to try them out for myself today. Now, as always, I will be linking everything in the description box down below along with the prices. I will be leaving everything on the screen here as well. So enough of me talking, let's just get into this. Now, just a quick little disclaimer. So I spent $199.99. So that converts to $383.57 Australian dollars. Moving on. Now already, just from opening up the box, everything is really nicely presented, which is something that I appreciate. So you obviously have a nice little card in here, the Refy tissue paper, and then of course all of the products. Now, one thing that I will say is that I really love the simplicity and minimalism of all of these components. I think they are just so clean and aesthetic. It's definitely right up my alley. So already, just packaging wise, this is a 10 out of 10. The first item that we are going in with is the Glow and Sculpt Face Primer. Now, I've heard really amazing things about this one, and this is one of the more like viral products that I've seen around as well. So this was £24, which converts to about $46 Australian. And this is what the component looks like. Very clean, minimal, and aesthetic. I actually really love the gray and black like colorway as well. I think that is super sleek and different. But one of the more like intriguing things about this face primer is the actual applicator. So as you guys can see, it actually has like a roll-on feature. I think this is really different to anything that I have seen in a face primer. Now already, just on the touch, this is so cooling actually. It's really gliding on like a dream. The actual like texture of it, it's almost like a really soft, like moisturizing gel. It doesn't feel really heavy or anything like that. It doesn't feel too sticky either. It does have just a slight tack to it actually, but I feel like this is gonna actually look really beautiful underneath the makeup. And the actual roll-on is so easy. I think this is absolutely genius. I don't know why other brands haven't done like this in their primers before. I think this is a winner. I'm very excited to see how the makeup lays on top of this. Now, I will say there weren't any like foundation products in the Refy range at all. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to put some tinted moisturizer and concealer on, and then we're going to go in with the next products. Now, I've just put some tinted moisturizer on and some concealer. Now we're going to go in and cream bronze the face. So I did pick up the cream bronzer in the shade Sand. Now, apparently this is the shade that Jess herself uses as well, and I'm really excited to see how this looks on the skin. So as you guys can see, it's a cool but slightly warm cream bronzer. It actually looks really beautiful. I love the actual component size, and again, the packaging is stunning. To pair with the cream bronzer, I actually also picked up her Duo face brush, and this is again another viral product of hers. So as you guys can see, it's a dual-ended face brush. So you get the stipple side on this side, and then you also have a more dense brush on the other side. So she does recommend using the stipple side for the cream bronzer. Apparently it's just meant to disperse the product really nicely on the skin. I'm just going to get the stipple brush and just lightly dab that into the product. Yep, that should be good enough. And she uses like slight circular motions to really like buff this into the skin. And just the brush itself is so soft. It literally feels like a pillow. Now, as you guys can see, this is just blending in like an absolute dream. I feel like I barely even need to do any work. The brush is doing such an incredible job of really laying down and like dispersing and blending in that product. The actual cream bronzer itself is so like soft and buttery. It's like honestly a dream. It's just looking so just soft and natural. It's not heavy, it's not muddy, it just looks so beautiful, and it almost has just again another extra like level of glow, which is definitely another tick to the book. I just love how this is sitting. I would highly recommend getting both of these, and definitely the brush as well. I've never actually had such a soft brush like this that does all the work for me, but yeah, we love her. Now that we have sculpted the face, I'm going to go in with some cream blush now, and I picked up the shade Malaya. Now this was one of the more popular shades that I saw on the website, so I wanted to pick it up and test it out for myself, and this is what the component looks like. I will admit this is a lot smaller than I thought. It actually looked a lot bigger on the website, but anyway, that's okay. This is what the shade itself looks like. It's just a really pretty kind of mauvey berry like pinkish tone. I think this is going to look really nicely with this natural glowy makeup look that we've got going on. I've just brought you guys in a little bit closer so you can really see the product work, but this is so stunning. The color is actually perfect. It almost has like that sunburnt, you just got off the beach look. It is so gorgeous. It has the exact same consistency as the cream bronzer, so really pigmented, very much like butter. It's just blending in like an absolute dream, and this dense brush is actually doing an incredible job of just blending in. Like I feel like, again, I'm barely putting in any like pressure. The brush itself is doing all of the work for me, and I just love how it's looking on the skin. I feel like so far we're looking just very fresh and healthy, and that's exactly what I go for when I do my makeup. If you are after a cream blush that is like blendable, creamy, buttery, it has great pigment to it, definitely check this one out. They had a whole range of other colors there, and I'm definitely going to be picking them up. This is just so beautiful, and it's just adding again a really nice extra layer of glow to the face. Next, we're going to be going in with the gloss highlighter. Now this is in the shade Topaz, and this is one of her like universal products that went viral on her website. So this is a universal glow that you can use not only on your cheeks, but you can use it on your cupid's bow, on your eyelids, underneath your brow bone, even on your collarbones as well, for just that really fresh bronzy look. And I'm just lightly going to be tapping this on the highest points of my cheekbones. Now she did say that this was quite blinding, so I didn't want to go in with too much just to see, but the texture of this is honestly like a gloss, but it doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. You can really just feel it melting into the skin as I'm tapping it, and oh my goodness, look at that glow. That is crazy. What the hell? Now, I will say a little definitely goes a long way, so you don't need to put much at all. So this product will last you quite a while. I'm actually going to put some on my eyelids as well, just for that little extra glow. But this is so beautiful, guys. Like, I don't usually wear liquid highlighters or just highlighters in general. I actually got off them for a while, but this is seriously making me rethink those choices, because I just can't get over how fresh and glowy like my face looks right now. I feel like I look like a glazed donut, but in a good way. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and just lightly set the face. I feel like we're looking very glossy and bronzy at the moment. So the product that I'm gonna be using for that is this baby. So this is the Skin Finish water-based powder. I did pick up the shade 01 Translucent, and again, it has that really nice minimal like component packaging, which is what we love. And I really wanted to read you guys a little bit about this because it sounded really interesting to me. So this is a water-based powder that leaves your skin looking like skin. It apparently has a cooling formula to blur and reduce the appearance of pores while removing unwanted shine to leave a natural finish. I've never actually used a water-based powder before, so I'm excited to see how this applies onto the skin. Now, I did also pick up her beauty sponge, which is so cute and little. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it also has the little Refy imprint on the bottom there. And fun fact about this sponge is that the way that it's been made, you actually don't even need to wet it. It's so soft and bouncy. It's pretty much ready to go. I've just brought you guys in a little bit closer so you can really see how the product works. And already the cooling effect is so like refreshing and soft on the skin. I really like this sponge as well. It's definitely getting into the areas that I want it to go to. It is honestly just a nice powder. I can't really say anything bad about it. It's very finely milled and it is doing what it's supposed to do. It's giving a really nice soft blurring effect while still keeping that shine there. I love it. I think this is a really like great, easy, everyday powder. I can definitely see myself using this in my everyday makeup routine. I'm very, very, very impressed with this, and I would recommend getting them as a duo. Now we're going to give the face a little break and we're actually going to be going in with the brows. Now I feel like Refy is actually known for their brow products. If you follow Jess Hunt, you would see that her brows are literal perfection. So I wanted to see if we can do the same thing here today. I picked up two different products. I got the brow tint in the shade Deep Brown and the brow pencil in the shade Medium. Now, if you guys have been following me for a little while and you've seen my beauty videos, you would know that I literally never do anything to my brows. They are naturally quite thick and bushy, so I don't really need to do too much to them. What I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be lightly filling in the beginning part of my brow. I feel like that is a little bit more sparse, and then obviously the thickness kind of comes later on. So let's see if this brow pencil actually does a good job. From what I've seen, girls just kind of lightly go in and do some strokes. So I'm really hoping that I'm doing the right thing here. I think I did a pretty decent job. I didn't really do too much. If you guys see a difference, let me know. But I can see that they are a little bit more fuller at the beginning part of my brow. I feel like the product was quite creamy to use. It glided on very easily. Another thing about this pencil is that it also has a little spoolie on one end of the pencil as well, along with the actual product. So I really like that. I think it's super handy, great for travel. And now we're going to go in with the brow tint. Now this is what she looks like here. I did pick up the shade Deep Brown. Now I don't know how pigmented this is going to be, but this is what she looks like. I actually really like brow tints that have like this applicator. I feel like it makes it so easy to really just glide through the brows. So I'm just going to lightly run this through. Okay, so far guys, I think this is a really incredible product. You can really feel it like laying down the hairs. I love the brush and the applicator of this. It's really combing them through so nicely. And with the actual tint, it has made them slightly darker, but not too much. It's just given them that nice fullness. It just looks really just like bushy and full, and I actually really love that. So I think this is a really great product. I would definitely lean more for this over the pencil for sure. So we're pretty much towards the end of this makeup look now, guys. We're just going to go in with the lips and then we're pretty much done. So I picked up 3 of her lippies here. So I got 2 lip sculpts in the shade Taupe and Fawn. And then I also picked up her gloss in the shade Clear. Okay, I've brought you guys in once again and we're going to use the lip sculpts. Now, fun fact, I was actually just reading about these, and so apparently these are dual-ended lip liners and they also have a lip setter in them. I didn't even know that that was a thing. So on one end, you obviously have the lip liner like so. And then on the bottom end, you actually have the lip setter. I think this is so genius and different. I've never actually used a product like this before. Okay, so just next to each other, this one is the shade Taupe and the one next to it is Fawn. I think I want to go in with the Taupe shade because I really like the warm kind of browny nude color. So what I'm going to be doing is following my natural lip line, and then when it comes to my Cupid's bow, I'm just going to lightly overline them, just kind of run it across to make it a little bit more rounded, if that makes sense. This is such a creamy pencil. I love how easily it just glided onto the lips. I really love the shade of this as well. It literally looks like my lips, but it's like better. Now, I was just reading a little bit on the website about the lip sculpt, specifically the setter side, and it says that the setter creates a smooth matte finish that is smudge proof, reducing reapplications and maintaining your lip color for longer. I feel like that just created the most perfect like lip in my opinion. So now we're gonna go in with the clear gloss now. And of course I had to end it with the gloss because I just can't go without a glossy lip. So this is what she looks like here. I really love the applicator of this as well. It definitely looks and feels very bougie. So I've heard really good things about this actually. So I'm literally just gonna pop this on top. Okay, so this gloss is so nice, guys. The metal applicator makes it super cooling on the touch. Now this is infused with hyaluronic acid and it is meant to really smooth out your lips and just give it that really nice, healthy, juicy plump. And honestly, it is 100% doing that. Paired with the lip liner, it is a match made in heaven. I love how the lips are looking at the moment. This is the perfect lip gloss to just pop in your bag and pop on wherever you go. I love this and I'm literally going to be wearing this every single day. And there you have it, guys. That is the end of today's full face of first impressions on Refy Beauty. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I just honestly love how this makeup look turned out. Nothing disappointed me at all. I feel like my favorite product was definitely the cream bronzer, the blush for sure, the gloss highlight, and the lips. Everything just works so beautifully together and I think this is 100% worth the coin if you want to splurge. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think or what products you want to try or you want me to try for the next video. But yeah, I love you guys. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.